Hello everyone, it's Imran here. Welcome back to another video. Second day in a row I've managed to upload. Was not expecting. I didn't think I'd have a chance to upload for a second day in a row right there, but once again, I managed to get the house alone quite unexpectedly again, so here I am back with another video. And this video I'm going to react to is the Season 5 premiere of Thomas the Trainz Adventures by I Love Trains. 3, 2, 3... which is episode 46, which is episode 46 overall in the series that premiered a few days ago on August 2nd, which is called Welcome Home. Or should I say, Welcome Back, Thomas the Trainz Adventures. So it has been a while since I've done a Thomas the Trainz Adventures reaction and that was the special presentation that took place between Season 4 and Season 5, which was Fred's Chance. You want to see match that out, I'll have that up in the top right corner of your screen. I did see the trailer that confirmed that that the series would return on August 2nd. It would. Then we had obviously the Season 5 premiere we did, and here I am just a few days later reacting to this. I mean, I was a little bit worried. I was not expecting to be able to react to this so soon. I thought I was going to have to wait maybe another week or two, or maybe a couple more days. But no, to react to this 4 days after it premiered it's made me quite happy. It's made me quite happy. So, from what I can read from the description is that Tidmouth Shed is going to become full. He is flying Scotland is ready to go home until he can't, and poor old Percy is going to be pushed out the sheds. Why do people have grudges against Percy? Why do all these things always happen to Percy? Why? Poor Percy. That's all I can say. But yeah, I really am looking forward to seeing how Season 5 of Thomas the Trainz Adventures is going to start. It's definitely one of my favorite fan-made Thomas series on YouTube. It Trainz Thomas series on YouTube. It is, along with the likes of Southern Stories, NWR Tales. What else is there? What else? Southern Exploit. That was another good one. And the Tales of Thomas and his friends. That's another one. So yeah, that's maybe making tracks the Big Adventures by Thomas Fan 2002. Although I don't normally react to it because it's not really on the same. It's not really as, with all due respect, it's not really as good as these series they are. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. I want to try and at least get a few videos done before my mum comes back. She's not going to be gone for long at all, so I really want to get this quickly done. Links for I'm reacting to in the description down below as always. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get straight into this. Oh, new intro. Oh, we've got the lyrics. Bill. Oh, got Gilbert. Oh, one from the Electric Railway. Okay. Thomas the Trainz Adventures. It's back. It's back.
Welcome home.
More like welcome back, Thomas the Trainz Adventures.
Winter was coming to an end on the island of Sodor. The snow had melted away and the engines were hard at work, enjoying the warmer weather of spring. All the engines, except one.
How much longer, Victor? I only came in for a service.
Be patient, my friend. Remember, we found blocked tubes. These things don't get fixed overnight.
Yes, Gordon. You should know that by now.
Oh.
While Gordon was away, the Fat Controller had called on Henry to take over the express duties. But, due to an increase in goods traffic, Flying Scotsman was brought over from the mainland once again to head the express.
Oh, that caught Trevor off guard right there. Gordon's snoring. Did not expect
Okay,
that.
Gordon, you're good to go.
Go now.
Well, you could stay the night, but we've got more panel beating to do, so it's up to you.
Oh.
I bet Gordon wanted to stay, but he didn't want to have all that racket. Did not want to have all that racket right there.
The big hat got caught in the carriage door. Apparently it was very expensive, and it took 3 porters nearly 15 minutes to unjam the door. Heaven knows what the fat controller will say when he gets the bill.
Yep.
Is that?
Oh, it's good to be home.
Little brother? What are you doing here?
I'm all fixed, and I'm absolutely shattered. Trying to get to sleep in the steamworks is impossible. Bang, bang, clang, clang all night long. So if
Bang,
you could
bang,
just get
clang,
out of my
clang.
berth.
And go where? I was here first.
Why don't you go and find somewhere else to sleep, Gordon?
Certainly not. That's my shed and I want it back. I've barely slept all week.
Well, I suppose I could go back to the mainland now.
Good. Off you go. Bye-bye.
Gordon, Scotsman is our guest, and you might show some gratitude for him taking over your express.
And he's your brother as well.
Fine. Thank you very much for taking over my express. Now go away.
Gordon!
No, it's fine. He's tired, I understand. During my last
Please,
overhaul,
Scott.
all I wanted was to be back in my own shed.
Precisely. Now, if you don't mind...
Oh, yes, of course. Farewell, my friends, until we meet again.
Oh, for goodness sake, can the Vera Lynn stuff and go home.
I would, but
But what?
you're on the turntable.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry.
Scott pointing out the obvious right there.
Goodbye, Flying Scotsman.
So long!
Come back soon.
You're always welcome on Sodor.
Goodbye, my friends. And goodbye to you too, little brother.
I knew he was going to say that. On his way back to Vicarstown.
Oh! Hey! Stop!
Whoa.
Where are you going at this hour?
I'm going home.
Not tonight, you're not. The rolling bridge is undergoing its annual safety check. You weren't expected until midday tomorrow.
What am I going to do now then?
Go to sleep. I'm sure the engines at Titmouth can make room for a celebrity.
But I've just come from there.
Then you'll know the way back then. Honestly,
Wow.
these celebrities. They'd have someone to wipe their noses for them if they were tax deductible.
That's quite harsh.
You're not as bad as that actor we had through the other week.
Who's the actor he's
I'm sure they'll
referencing to?
understand. I can't help a bridge being closed. Although, I suppose I could just find another shed.
Where's Scott gonna sleep?
This will do nicely.
Ollie, wake up! We got company!
What? What is that?
The Flying Scotsman!
Oh my! You're famous,
Oh
aren't you?
dear.
Well, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right! Here, Mikey, wake up! We got ourselves a celebrity! Scott's come
Full
to
of
see us!
trust.
Oh, you don't mind if I call you Scott, do you, Scott?
Well, Actually...
Is that?
It sure is! Scotty himself! Here, Scotty, look what I can do!
Oh, yes. Most impressive. Ollie, was it?
No, I'm Gabe! That's Ollie up there!
He knows my name! He knows my name! This is gonna be a
Cars.
fun night!
Cars reference right there. He knows my name. He knows my name. Which what Fred, the rusty old car, said from Cars 1 right there.
That's
Wow.
Ollie up there!
It's not expecting the
He
Cars
knows my
reference.
name! He knows my name! This is gonna be a fun night! Here, where are you going?
This shed is no good for me. My second tender is sticking out, and if it rains, well, you understand.
Typical. Our siding not good enough for you, Scotty?
I suppose you're used to golden shed doors. You all stuck up rubber metal?
Wow, the trucks are really hurt they were.
I like him. Very nice engine. Bit chatty, mind, but, you know.
Oh.
Whoa.
Where's the fire?
Sorry, everyone. Didn't mean to wake you so suddenly.
Blowing your whistle next to someone who's sleeping does tend to have that effect.
Well, it's just... You see, the Vicarstown Bridge is out of action, and I can't get home.
And...
Well, I need a shed for the night.
oh, well, good luck trying to find one.
And Gordon
It's
falls
going to
asleep
be
just like
difficult,
that.
Scotsman.
Well, I was just thinking... It must nearly be time for Percy to take the mail train.
Oh, no, not again. Oh, I'm late.
Could I use your berth? I should be gone before you come back.
What? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Now, where did I leave my mail covers? See, they're not in the siding. So if I keep them in the shelf.
Ah. But is Percy really going to be taking the mail train? Does he really have to take the mail train, or did Scott use that as an excuse because he knows Percy's so fond of the mail train? I don't know. But has he used that as a trick just to get Bert in the shed?
It wasn't long before all the engines were asleep again. But not for long.
Rather.
Percy? Whatever's the matter?
There's no post today.
Of course there's post, it's Monday.
Yes, but bank holiday Monday.
So don't deliver to any banks then. These young engines, no initiative at all.
No one gets post on a bank holiday. Scotsman, do you think I could possibly...
No, you said Scotsman could have your berth in front of witnesses, so go and find yourself another shed.
But I...
You did say he could have it, didn't you, Percy?
Well, yes, but I didn't know...
Not to worry, Percy. We can share a berth. There's always room for a little one.
Oh, thanks, Flying Scotsman.
That's it. Good. A little slowly. Steady now. There's still some playroom, so keep it coming.
No one's asking you to do this, James.
Steady. Plenty of room. Now come on, keep coming. You can get a double-decker bus through that gap.
I'm not sleeping with Bulgy too.
Yep. Almost there. Almost.
Stop!
There we go. See? Told you we could make this work.
But Scotsman, you're outside the protection of the shed now. That's never good for an engine.
Oh dear. Oh, right.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, Henry, I don't suppose...
Oh, sorry.
You don't know what he was going to ask.
He was going to ask if he can have my berth because I'll be going out soon to take the flying kipper. Am I right?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
there's no deliveries on bank holidays.
Don't tell me fish use banks.
That's
Of
not how
course
it
they
works,
do.
Gordon.
Haven't you ever heard of riverbanks?
What are you even doing here, Philip?
And when did you get here?
Yeah, it
About
just
10
came
minutes
out of
ago.
nowhere.
I'm just dropping off some trucks before I go back to the yard. I'm staying at Knapford tonight. Say, Flying Scotsman, maybe you could stay there with me.
Well, it seems this isn't going to work very well. So, sure.
You'll do no such thing. Big engines need sheds. The little engines make way for the big engines. Percy, go and find another shed so we can all finally get some sleep.
But that's
Come
not
on, guys.
fair!
And no back chat.
Big bossy boiler.
I didn't hear that.
He said you're a big bossy boiler!
I know what he said, Philip.
You said you didn't.
He was just pretending not to hear. That's how it works, Philip. Sometimes Gordon doesn't like to hear what others have to say.
Didn't hear him!
I meant I'll pretend I didn't. Oh, go away.
Looks like
Gordon
you've
just
lost
wants to
2 engines
sleep.
tonight, you big bossy boiler! Sorry, I couldn't think of anything else. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
I'm warning you, James, if you want to consider yourself a big engine, I would think twice.
Percy's
before...
gone.
Good. Scotsman, get in the shed, and everyone go to sleep. Honestly, this place is worse than the steamworks at times.
Oh.
That's it. I'm going back to the steamworks. Don't anyone try and stop me. My mind is made up.
And everyone
Well,
just falling
off I
asleep.
go then.
Can you please be quiet, Gordon? Some of us are trying to sleep.
Oh, the indignity.
And Gordon falls asleep just like that.
Percy? Percy!
Where is he?
Percy!
Percy's just disappeared.
Where are you? Percy, is that you?
No.
Oh, come on, Percy, don't cry.
They always pick on me, Thomas. Just because I'm the smallest. I can't help being built that way.
Well, I've got to say, this is a nice place you've got here. Very spacious.
It's all I could find.
Well, we can't stay here. If it rains, Henry might need it back.
It's a reference to the sad story of Henry.
You always could make me laugh, Thomas.
That's what best friends are for.
Remember the old days? Just you, me, and Toby in the old branch line sheds? Oh, the memories. Remember that time I pretended to be a ghost?
Yeah, not a memory I look back on fondly.
And remember the time you rolled out of the sheds on your own and ended up having breakfast with the station master?
Yep.
Yes, I remember. Remember when you got covered in hay? You looked like
a woolly caterpillar with red stripes.
More like a woolly bear.
But we did have some good times there, didn't we?
the best. Shame they pulled them down.
They did? When?
About 20 years ago when we moved to Tidman's Sheds.
No, I'm pretty sure there's...
Right. So that was, so like 20 years ago, so back in 2004 when Thomas and Percy moved to Tidman's Sheds in the TBS timeline they did, so I wonder if they're still up, they are.
They're still there.
Why did we move then?
I'm not sure. Probably because the Fat Controller thought we'd be closer to our work. We just sort of moved to Tidmouth one day and didn't go back.
No, we moved because they wanted to knock it down and make a car park. I'm sure.
But they didn't knock them down. I saw them just yesterday. I'm sure I did.
3 sacks of coal says the sheds aren't there anymore.
Done. Where are you going?
To prove that I'm right and claim my 4 bags of coal, of course.
It was 3 bags.
See? You're not sure. You're trying to back out of it, aren't you?
Classic Thomas and Percy right here.
It's late. And you did say 3 bags of coal.
Oh, come on. Unless you want to stay in your mansion all night.
I'm good. There's an annoying leak in here, and you can hear it dripping.
Yeah, probably
I
not a
thought
good
the
idea.
drip was you crying.
Yeah, what?
Probably not a good idea to sleep in Henry's tunnel overnight, because what if you end up oversleeping and there's a train coming in the morning? They could crash right into you if they find out
I
you're there.
wasn't crying. I just had something in my eye.
Speaking of drips, you remember when I called you one?
And yet, I still helped you out when you burst your tank.
Drip tank
I'm too good
reference.
to you, Thomas.
All right, let's look together. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
See?
I
told you.
Well, bust my buffers. How have I not noticed them? I'm at the station every day.
Double or nothing for the first engine to get over there.
You're on. Hey!
Who is it?
I won! That's 6 bags of coal you owe me now.
Percy, did you leave the lights on?
No. I haven't
in
been
there.
here in 20 years.
Who is
Me
it?
neither.
Oh my. Think of the electricity bill. The Fat Controller won't like that.
Unless there's someone in there, of course.
What? You mean like a ghost?
Don't start that again.
Please, Percy, we don't need to hear that.
Thomas's driver opened the shed doors. Thomas and Percy puffed slowly inside, only to find...
Toby!
Toby? What on earth are you doing here?
Well, before you came in, I was sleeping.
But I don't understand. I thought you lived at Arlesdale End.
I did, for a bit, but it wasn't practical. It was so far out of the way, and the station master wanted a car park.
I knew I heard something about a shed being knocked down for a car park.
Oh yeah, because in the TVS canon timeline, Toby in season 5, when his old tramway was rediscovered, Toby relocated to Ulster, Ulsdale End, his battle shed in Ulsdale End right there. But it turns out that it's added. What was I going to say? Turns out it was torn down.
I did, for a bit, but it wasn't practical. It was so far out of the way, and the station master wanted a car park.
I knew I heard something about a shed being knocked down for a car park.
Do you mind if we stay tonight?
You don't have to ask. This is your home. It always will be.
Perhaps we can make this permanent.
No more big engines. And it's nicer than I remember, too.
We'll ask the Fat Controller tomorrow.
After you give me my 6 bags of coal.
Where am I going to get 6 bags of coal?
The coal hopper? Duh.
6 bags? I don't think so. They'd notice 6 bags missing.
Should have thought of that before.
Welcome
you
home,
took the
boys.
bet.
The bet
Welcome home.
If you can get 3 bags, you can get 6.
So lovely. Wow. Oh, bloody helicopter. Wow, that was some twist I wasn't expecting right there. So, it's going to be official. Thomas and Percy and Toby are back at Farquhar Sheds, just like how it was in the Railway series right there. Wow, that's honestly great. It's honestly great to see the trio of Thomas, Percy, and Toby again. And you know what? Maybe that's a good idea. Then, dear, because relocating to Tidmouth really didn't... Toby being in Ulsdale End and Thomas and Percy being at Tidmouth really didn't make any sense in the later model seasons or the later TV seasons it did. This idea works so much better. I really love how Ben Gosling, the writer of the episode, what was I going to say? Decided to bring this thing we saw in the Railway series and earlier model seasons back. It's honestly, it's where the 3 engines belong. Thomas, Percy, and Toby are such an iconic trio. They are. You have Thomas and Percy who like to bicker around a lot. They do and mess around, and you have Toby, the old wide head, tram engine who tries to contain them. He does, and that's what it was like. That was what it was like in the Railway Series and earlier model seasons. And I'm really glad that this is going to be brought back. I really do hope we can see more of this in the in the near future. So yeah, I don't guess I don't mind Thomas and Percy sleeping at Tidmouth Sheds in the later seasons, but it just really didn't make sense, especially given the fact they have Farquhar. They do. But it turns out the sheds are indeed still there, and that Toby's old shed at Alsdale End was knocked down in favour for a car park. It was, and Toby decided to come back to Farquhar. And well, I must admit, it probably does get a bit lonely at night. So I guess that also solves their sleeping problems. It does. It does. It does, and also in this universe, in my opinion, allows Thomas and Percy to be definitely close to their work. They're close to their work because they're at the top station of Thomas's branch line with Farquhar Sheds. They are. It just makes sense. It just makes total sense for the sheds to be Farquhar. Don't get me wrong, I like the sheds at the TVS Tidmouth they do, but I still do prefer the sheds at Farquhar. What I imagine in my head canon is the TVS Farquhar with the RWS Farquhar sheds. I mean, Carson's Video Workshop's kind of done a little bit of his own layout where he has the TVS Farquhar and the Railway Series sheds at the same time. That will probably be my ideal Farquhar, it is. But what's your ideal Farquhar? Let me know in the comments down below. But that was quite a sweet episode to start off to start off season 5. I like how it started off with the big engines it did, and then it shifted to Thomas and Percy it did. It's always good to see a Thomas and Percy story where the two of them tease each other about their past encounters. I mean, we had a reference to Ghost Train, Thomas Comes to Breakfast, Woolly Bear. We even had a reference to the Railway Series story Drip Tank we did, so some great references right there, and now we know the true definition of what Welcome Home was. Welcome home to Farquhar Sheds, Thomas and Percy. Thomas, Percy, and Toby, the iconic branch line trio, reunited. And that's something you love to see right there. Definitely a good story to start off season 5. I enjoyed it. If you want to see my previous Thomas reactions, whether it's an audio story, Trainz adaptation, or an episode from a fan-made series like this, I will have a playlist up in the top right corner of your screen right now. Can't wait for the rest of Series 5. Can't wait for the rest to see what the rest of Series 5A is all about. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button for me. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this fan-made story I reacted to. Also know in the comments down below what other videos you want me to react to next. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Links to both of them will be in the description down below. Share this video, subscribe if you're new here, ring that bell to get notified when I upload new videos when I post in the community tab, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!